Oh there. It seems this poor bastard has some metal lodged in his throat. Nothing to be done about it, of course, unless you're a sick doctor. Yes, quite the opposite, in fact. You have the look of a degenerate killer about you. A happy development, as it were. It just so happens I'm in need of a degenerate killer. The smoke from this wreckage is already visible across 3 sectors. By sunset, this wreck will be crawling with scavengers of every stripe, out from their hidey holes to pick the bones clean. You and I must complete our rescue before that swarm arrives. While the ship released a brief distress call in the minutes before impact, there was a second, discreet call on an encrypted frequency. A frequency reserved for the Regis Familia, which puts me in a bit of a bind. I'm highborn, and while I was merely passing through, I am honor-bound to investigate any distress call transmitted on a noble frequency. I don't expect you to understand, gutter-born as you surely are, but understand this. As the sole ranking imperial subject of the First Order, I am fully empowered to compel your assistance on this mission. You will help me find and extricate the highborn passenger behind the distress call, unless you question my authority, in which case you might find some metal lodged in your throat. Normally I'd kill you for the insult, but since I need your assistance, I help you find what you need, and you help me save the highborn. Well, luckily for you, we're on a cargo ship positively laden with advanced technological wonders. We'll find your decoder and my highborn and abscond with our spoils before the rabble of the desert shows up. Deal? Excellent. Our first order of business is to gain access to the hold. This helpful fellow suggested our distress call might have originated there. It's not unheard of for highborns to travel incognito using old cargo containers, usually refurbished with luxury appointments. The ship's hold will most assuredly be protected by a pentashield. The Ixians are randy for security. You will need to find a key. I will endeavor to locate the cargo manifest so that we may ascertain exactly which container we are looking for, and that thing you want, of course. I'll stay in contact over the net. Kill anything that moves. Going to have to engage and secure the hold. An easy bit of murder for a killer like you. The Suboids are but brain-addled laborers with no aptitude for combat, and they are light sensitive.
What are you doing? The Suboids are gonna kill us all! Those were just the ones outside! They want revenge, they'll be coming after us! I'm just crew. My name is Suf Rondi. This is my 3rd voyage on the Hephaestus. They just went insane. Started attacking us all. The captain sealed off the bridge and warned the rest of us to get to safety. At first, we could stay in the lights, avoid them, but they got into the engine somehow, and the ship crashed. And the lights went out. After that, it was just screams in the darkness. I hid in here to wait for rescue, but that's not why you're here, is it? There's an eye scanner attached to the pentashield. If you've got authorization, it unlocks the pentashield. Well, yes, No, I'm not going out there. Besides, if you killed the Suboys in here, the others will be trapped on the other side. No, you wouldn't! Leave me alone!
Messy business removing an eye. Of course, Chome makes a little vacuumy tool to perfectly pop one out while simultaneously cauterizing the hole. I've been meaning to get one, but somehow without the knife, it feels like the fun would be lost. And I'm glad I was right about you, my degenerate killer. I'm in the ship's power center. Emergency power is holding. Perhaps I can relay power to the lights in the cargo area. Try not to die until I solve this bit of technical tomfoolery. Almost have it. Said, "Let there be light." That was taxing. Now, you're going to have to locate the mechanism to move the containers around. Technology is reliable. So, you're looking for an Ixian decoder on an Ixian shipwreck, which makes sense. But what I'm curious about is what you want to decode. Don't worry. Like most things, the mystery of your purpose here is probably beneath my notice. Still, I have to wonder who tipped you off about this shipwreck. You got here so fast. Don't worry, though. We can have a thorough discussion about it after we've rescued the princess and salvaged your Ixian decoder. The layout of this frigate is maddening. We're looking for container HH40236.
Diacola, vendo más. Ada, animas.
what you see. Leave nothing out. That's Bene Gesserit garb. So our trapped noble was a Bene Gesserit. That's Bene Gesserit garb. So our trapped noble was a Bene Gesserit.
We need officer clearance to access the bridge. Fortunately, the captain decided to remain with the ship.
He wasn't using it anymore.
There are more in here than I expected. More than should reasonably fit, in fact.
Well, that's not a positive development. Try to switch the lights on.
always fight with unexpected ferocity.
Kibuti Vendomas.
Anytime now.
Diakola Vendomas.
Feel free to join in. Plenty to go around.
Conquering hero. Hello? It's safe to come out now? The enemy is vanquished. For day one. Well then, when one sends out a distress call, the least one could do is stay around to be rescued.
clearly not here. My sources were either wrong or just unreliable. Though the distress signal was real enough. Apparently my princess.
Oh, the Galassian girls will do it for pearls, and the air keen for water. But if you desire dames like consuming flames, try a Caledonian daughter.
Gurney Halleck.
Do I have the honor of addressing Fade Ralpha? I was watching you on the Trans-Eye, boy. When the Suboids ran wild, we suspected Harkonnen interference. So I laid a little trap of my own.
Where is the girl?
Oh, you fool. The ship was carrying a different cargo. She was never even here. And she doesn't belong to you.
The betrothal remains, Halleck. A signed and sealed agreement. Or do the Atreides no longer keep their word?
Oh, to the letter, Harkonnen. But unlike my Lord Duke, I've seen the slave pits of Gady Prime. Atreides don't sell Atreides.
You'd stand against the will of the Sisterhood?
I won't need to. No groom, no wedding. I have triggered the explosives that I attached to the fuel chambers of the ship. You have moments to live. Goodbye.
The storm outside must be interfering with the detonation signal, which buys us time to escape. Well, not much time.
Can you hear me? Hello? The wreck is not safe. Gurney Halleck has laid a trap. He's going to blow it up. Get out of there!
Another time then, my degenerate killer.